Libra, 2025 is looking so good for you. I really feel like you are in the mindset of, that was so last year, that was so 2024, we're not doing that again. Leaving behind a lot of anxiety because you are bringing forward a very clear, anything that was in the shadow, it's now you're very clear about, well, that's how I function, so I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to balance this out. I'm going to be very conscious of the people that I hang around, the people, places, things, thoughts, behaviors that I spend most of my time with in 2025. This is allowing you, and there's a strong sense of spirit urging you to allow things to change, allow things to be different. It's allowing you to, again, like, see things clearly where you may have had blinders on, where you may have struggle to motivate yourself because you were blinded by denial, or where you were blinded by things feeling way too overwhelming, instead of going, oh wait, I can fix this, and digging into your psyche and your soul. And I even like digging into the dirt physically in the garden. If you've been burying things, literally, maybe some spell work there for some of you, it's been extremely mending. If you've been ripping out plants and putting new ones in, if you've been rejuvenating, even just keeping one plant alive, there's something very satisfying about that, that is helping you to see, to be grateful for new growth, and to be grateful for the growth that you have experienced thus far in 2025, because I know I'm in the middle of January doing this nearly. And that's because I had to grow too. I had to relocate, as you can probably tell by the temporary background. I get a strong sense that you also are, because you're working on yourself, and that's helping you to love all parts of yourself, all facets of yourself. I also feel like that is helping you to allow more love into your life. So you're like giving loving attention to your plants, so to speak, or like actually, and it's magnetizing towards you because you are putting so much love and gratitude into the things that you find important, and really just like leaving past hurts behind. It's almost like your tears are watering the plants. It's the tears are watering the growth. If you've been through some hard stuff, the way you are adoring, appreciating, even the way like you're changing up your style. So again, if you're ripping out old plants and planting new ones, you could be doing that with your fashion sense as well. But I really feel like that's allowing more love into your life. Family love is coming through, but a very romantic love is here as well. But it starts with the way that you're nourishing yourself. And I know that's cliched, but it's so true. There's a strong mending energy here that you have finally allowed, because you're no longer trying to shove yourself in a small pot. Okay. You're actually very poised. You're exactly where you need to be right now, Libra. You're doing exactly what you need to do to, by the end of 2025, fully appreciate your riches. It's like new leaves and a glossy plant and a tree bearing fruit, if we want to fully extend that metaphor. But I really see that your cup of tears are going to be replaced by something that is like a cup of overflowing love. So love yourself unconditionally this year. A lot of healing energies coming through, back pain coming through, hydrating yourself. So where you needed to flush your system out, maybe like a liver detox. I'm no medical professional, so obviously get help with that. But it's helping you to go between your emotional world or your spiritual world and the reality of very material things. So no, this is kind of coming through like no longer being too overly emotional at work, or finding a position where you having a strong intuitive sense is actually helpful to your job, where you can get paid for being exactly who you are. Speaking of getting paid, I think that there's a pay rise coming that helps you do less, and have more free time to actually rest. So again, the healing process isn't one and done. It is something that is ongoing for you. And as I said, that ongoing for you, it was 444, and the 4 of Swords is very prominent here. So it's an essence of make sure you're getting if you need 9 hours sleep, and everyone's saying you need a full 8 hours sleep, if you've been running on 6 and you know, I can feel it, right? A week ago, I had the biggest designer eye bags you've ever seen. There is a sense that you are more positive. You're a more positive influence, not just to like clients, customers, family, children, but you also are like, you like yourself better when you get more sleep. You can actually see the sun for what it is. You can actually see the stars on a dark night, like that you see things that others can't see. And there's reward in that. There's reward in you rewarding yourself, okay? And obviously you have more energy when you get more sleep, but I feel like the whole year there's a sense of, with this balance, we are redecorating again with the like something to do with landscaping or renovating. We're redecorating something, so, or physically changing up your appearance that inspires you. You are naturally aspirated. You are an inspiration to yourself. You're not waiting for motivation to come to you. You charge up. There's something very important about the way you connect to your root chakra, the way you connect to your I want to say star chakra, okay? So if you don't know what that is, it's like, look that up. This is beyond your crown. This is something that is where you're getting this sense of deeply guided consciousness from, where you don't even have to question your intuition, that gut feeling. You just know, you know. And I do really see that this is independently giving you a lot of wealth, success, happiness. There's going to be a lot of joyful moments here. Relationships are assignments for optimal growth and healing. There you go. We were just talking about the way love is coming in for you. I think it's a sense of value. Well, I grew myself. Of course I'm valuable. Of course I need to keep looking after that investment. And the way you treat yourself is how you then are appreciating someone who equally does that to themselves. And that's going to grow you even more, because then it becomes about, okay, what's our mission together? I begin my day with love. Beautiful. So again, it's that sense of waking up and seeing sun even when there isn't any. It's a rainy day today, and that's exactly how I've been trying to show up, Libra. So I love that for us. I trust that my gut reaction is the truth underneath the surface of my fears. Yeah, that intuition that no longer has that like curling, toxic, parasitic kind of effect on your nervous system. Wow, look at that underneath illumination. If you feel like you're being overly positive, I want to say there's no such thing in 2025 as you being overly positive, overly optimistic. It's better than this. It's better than the anxiety of fearing your own knowing, your own intuition. Don't fear that anymore. You're really moving beyond that to where you never have to repeat that pattern again. You never have to exist like that again. I'm excited for you, Libra. This is going to be a really like beautiful year, but I get the sense that this is I really feel like the start of the year was the beginning of the end, and now like it's a whole new book, a whole new journey. You might even feel like a whole new person, and whenever you are going back to work, or you start doing your working on your business again, or if you've been working the whole time like myself, not here but in my other job, I get the sense that people are going to be saying there's something different about you, and you're kind of quietly smug about that, which there's nothing wrong with that. Again, it's just this knowing of like, yeah, you haven't seen it. I'm about to cry. Holy moly, you haven't seen anything yet. This is just the beginning, because I get the sense that this is like some of you might be in your year number 8 or 9. And I get the sense that like, well, 9's more wrapping things up, but we can say anything is a beginning, right? And that's where you're really turning something around